Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Quiarcus Plays MechCommander. Now those of you who are observant will have noticed that this is actually MechCommander Desperate Measures and is MechCommander Gold basically, which is the original MechCommander plus the expanded missions Desperate Measures. For those of you who want to play along with this game at home, this is actually completely free now. You can go onto the internet, search for MechCommander, and you will find this game completely free of charge. In fact, I'll put links in the description pointing you in the right direction. And there's nothing shady about it, nothing illegal, nothing going to get you in trouble. It's completely free, which is pretty cool. Now this game, first came out, back in 1998 I think, with the expansion in 1999. So it's a good number of years old now. But it's still a fantastic little game. We're going to jump straight in playing the original campaign, and then maybe later on, if we have time, we'll do the expanded missions as well.
Command interface initiated. Incoming transmission.
Davian guards. Our first battalion is on planet. We caught the Smoke Jaguar off guard, which is fair. They were able to activate the planet's orbital guns and caught the dropship York before she landed. We've lost all contact, so assume X-ray company is out of the picture. Yankee and Zulu companies, you'll pick up the slack as well as any survivors and equipment that can be used. While those guns keep us pinned down, support will be limited, so salvage is a priority. Davians, make no mistake. Despite the loss of X-ray company, our battle plan is intact. We will take this planet back. I'm downloading your mission briefings. Move to destroy the designated clan targets and we'll gain a beachhead before they can react. The battalion makes special equipment available as required.
All very interesting, isn't it? So, what is MechCommander? Basically, you play the commander of Zulu Company, and you're in charge of various pilots and the mechs that they drive. We've been charged with retaking the planet of Port Arthur from a group called Clan Smoke Jaguar. But they're kind of like genetically enhanced humans, but like Space Marines, I suppose, in some ways, if you want to see it like that. And the basic idea is that a long, long time ago, humanity sort of split into two branches. One, fed up with how society was developing, jetted off into the depths of space, and the others continued to fester and kind of stagnate in constant internecine warfare. And then eventually, the arm that had disappeared into space came back in the form of the clans. And they were hell-bent on retaking Earth and all of the space that they thought was theirs. And whereas the clans were genetically engineered and had developed lots of new technologies and had been very, very military and built up in a very sophisticated manner, the remainders, those called the Inner Sphere, hadn't been quite so diligent. And guess which side we're on. So our technology is worse, and our pilots are worse, and we basically just have a hard time. I'm going to jump straight in here. And you can see we've got a drop weight limit that dictates how heavy the mechs are that we can deploy. We've got a quick look at each of our mechs. We've got two what are called commando mechs. They're light mechs. They're described as 25 tons. So they're probably about 30 foot tall. I think the tallest in the MechWarrior universe is like 60 foot. Another 25-ton ones, you can see all their weapons there. All looks very complicated, doesn't it? But it's not, honestly. And then we've got a fire starter, which is a 30-ton mech, still described as light, though. I'm going to jump in here.
Commencing deployment. MechWarriors prepare for combat.
Lynx here. I have a new sensor trace.
Oh man, it's been many years, over a decade since I played this game. But it all comes back to me. It's a fantastic little game. I'm not sure if all the shortcuts are still going to work. I had a bit of trouble getting this to run in Windows 10. But we'll see how it goes. So you've got this sort of isometric top-down view. Oh, I'm going to put ammo conservation mode on, which means that we're not going to fire off our ammunition-based weapons, just our energy weapons. Because I don't want to run out of ammo that's important to use in later fights. I'm not sure how many of these shortcuts actually still work. Oops, a daisy.
Consider it done.
That was a bit of overkill. Look, a house. Never mind. Okay, so you've got this map. We've got our troops down here. We've got sort of a multi-data display here. We can search here. If I hold down the I key, I get a good look at my mechs. And I can do that on enemy mechs as well. Comes in handy later on. I've got a whole bevy of commands and
Hunter here. I have a new contact on my screen.
you can see I'm constantly being updated
Beast here. Uh-oh. New contact.
about things that are appearing, and the pilots will actually give you warnings if they're in trouble, which is kind of cool. So you've got this constant chatter going on between you. Oh, look at that. Found a laser turret.
Consider it done.
So take out these turrets.
Beast here. They're coming after me.
Oh yeah, they
Man,
will
I can't
do.
see through the smoke.
I'm going to keep...
No problem, sir.
no point in keeping you moving because they're dead already.
Consider it done.
Let's see what happens. We're going to capture
Enemy
this.
components
This is Hunter.
captured.
Reporting
Oh
building
look, we've
captured.
got 2 missile racks. That's pretty good. LRM standing for long range missiles. So you'll notice I've got here attack from position, short range, medium range, and long range. And that comes into play later on when you're fighting other mechs and such, and dictates at what range, obviously, you can engage your opponents. Now you may think it's a good idea to have all long range and keep your enemy at range. Well, yeah, that's great until your enemy runs up to you, and then you're kind of beggared. Because long range weapons are useless in close proximity. You need to have a good spread of weapons to fight a battle. I'm kind of doing things a bit haphazardly here. I'm coming up on point 3, you might notice, rather than going straight for point 1. But there's a reason for that.
Link
If I
here. My
remember this
sensors have a
mission
new contact.
correctly, and I'm hoping that my... Oh, yep, there. You see it? I've got a target here with a red circle. That means it's got an active scanner, which suggests that it's another mech. Not always the case, but usually if you have this circle, it means there's a mech there. And I want to take this thing out, because if it's the one I think it is, and assuming my commands still work, this could be kind of useful. So we're going to...
No problem, sir.
Of course they're
Link
going to
here.
stand
Have a new sensor trait.
still rather than...
Link here.
Okay.
I'm under attack.
So for whatever reason, that doesn't seem to work anymore. That just
No
causes them
problem,
to stand still. That's very annoying. We're going to try and close distance then,
Consider it done.
and engage this mech.
Have a
I
new
had
sensor
hoped
trait.
I'd be able to target specific locations on him, but for
I'm
whatever
under
reason,
Who wants some of this?
you to take this out. We don't want to be pulled into this area, so we're going to run back here, because we don't want to be engaging with all these other small units attacking us, because that will actually cause quite a bit of damage.
Link here. I'm under attack.
Take out that car,
No problem, sir.
and we're going back to
One less
focusing on
target
this
cross.
guy.
Consider it done. Who wants some of this?
See that poor little guy getting
Who wants
gelled.
some of
Oh,
this?
nice PPC shot. PPC standing for particle projection cannon. He's got us at range, so we're going to have to run in. We're going to go to full power here to close the distance.
I'm taking fire. Consider it
Oh,
done.
somebody got
Link
him.
here. That takes care of him.
Ah, darn it. That's a shame. You can actually capture enemy mechs, but that becomes a lot harder when you're no longer able to target
problem,
specific
sir.
locations. And yeah, for whatever reason,
Adios.
I wasn't able to do that. It's a shame, because I really wanted to capture that mech. It's an awesome mech,
No problem, sir.
that little one. It's a good one to start with. Celebi!
Yes, sir.
Guess we'll get around to completing the mission instead.
No problem, sir.
That's not the mission. The
Enemy
mission is to actually
vehicle
destroy these
destroyed.
camp headquarters.
Consider it done. Man, I can't see through the smoke.
Yeah, that constant radio
Mission
chatter.
objective
Hunter
complete.
here. So much for that.
Turn it down. Sorry if you saw the volume control come up a little bit there. That's because I've got the headphones off for this particular one, For some reason I'm not hearing any sound whatsoever through the headphones, so I'm going to keep the volume of the game very, very low so I can hear what's going on without it picking up on the microphone.
Heads up,
So if you do hear a little bit of it in the background, I apologise.
Link here. I have a new sensor trace.
Hunter here. I have a new contact on my screen.
Okay. Well, Lynx is in a bad state. You can see multiple locations on his armor are pretty badly damaged. So what I'm going to do is
This is
I'm actually going to
My
break
sensors
off
have a new contact.
Hunter and Beast into... if I can...
New leader
There we
selected.
go. Into their own separate group there. And that'll allow me to a little bit better, be a little bit more able to control what's happening with the squads without risking
This is the Beast. Uh-oh, new contact.
this with a
I have a
car.
new sensor trace.
Apparently that's
You got
hostile.
it.
Interesting.
Beast here. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
So we're going to investigate with our light mechs to bring our slightly heavier mech up. Oh, we've got another commando.
I'm on it, sir. Feels like target practice. I'm detecting a new sensor target. I'm taking fire.
No problem, sir.
Gonna move him, try and get him around
Man, I can't
behind
see the smoke.
this commando.
I'm under attack. I have a new sensor trace.
So that they can keep hitting him in the back. Oh, knocked him over, that's a good sign. Makes him easier to hit and of course stops him from shooting back at me. You can see bits of him falling all over the place here. So he's probably going to blow up when we destroy him. Finally.
Link here. I'm under attack.
I'm on it, sir.
This is Link. I have a new sensor
So his
trace.
PPCs. God, what is this thing made of? Oh,
Scratch one enemy mech.
finally popped. And of course we get to keep that one, don't we? Oh well, we can sell it for salvage perhaps. In the meantime, everybody else. It's interesting, I wonder why that...
Done.
All the shortcuts seem to work except for the targeting shortcuts. Bizarre. Destroy these garrison
No problem,
buildings. And then we're pretty much done, I think, for the first mission.
No problem, sir.
Mission objective
There we go,
complete.
take out this laser
Yes,
turret.
sir.
Hey, the graphics are a bit
I'm under attack.
I'm taking fire.
grainy these days,
No problem, sir.
but it's still a good fun little game. And it still looks pretty good, really. I mean, it's
Got one.
not brilliant, it's not going to win any awards. I think it's a pretty nice little game still. Brings back fond memories when I was a youngster. Let's just run up to the final target, which is up here somewhere.
I have a new contact on my screen.
And they really went for it back in the day. I mean, this was full motion video
No problem, sir.
cutscenes and all sorts. And the intro, if you haven't seen the intro, do look it up. I suppose I could post it on my channel
Right
as
here,
well.
one less
I might do
enemy
that, post the intro on my
No
channel.
problem, sir.
Because it really is a fantastic little thing.
One less enemy crawler.
Really just indicative of the mindset and game
Yes, sir.
design at the time.
Who wants some of this?
It's a shame we don't have more of them these days. It was actually reasonably high budget as well, I seem to remember at the time. Let's try and peg this
No
from
problem,
long
sir.
range if we can.
Changing range.
That works, why don't the others? I don't know. Don't want this thing to get too close to us. Yeah,
No problem, sir.
back, back, back. Run, 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 run. Keep away from it, don't shoot it.
Another one bites the dust.
You've killed
Sir,
yourself in the
they're taking me
process, sir.
apart. Beast here. I'm getting shot at.
If you hadn't
Consider it done.
blown up a oil tanker in front of you,
This is the Beast. Sir, they're taking me apart.
Beast's in a bad state now. Yeah, he's suffered some pretty heavy damage.
Yes, sir. Link here. Yeah. Target destroyed.
And headquarters.
No problem,
It's
sir.
our last target, isn't it? Let's have a check of our briefing. Yep. Let's get rid of this, and then we are done.
Mission
Boom.
objective
Target
complete.
People running around there.
Mission successful.
So let's see, what do we get at the end of the day then? With that, yep.
Commendation for low drop weight.
Lynx took a lot of damage. 4 kills though, well done. And we've got a Commando A in okay shape. Really wish I would have got that other mech. That was a clan mech. And they're far better, far more advanced than ours, sadly. I'll sell him in a little bit. First we're going to repair all this damage. And then refit. You see I've got some grey weapons. That means these weapons were destroyed. So I'm going to have to refit him. Now fortunately, if you remember, I salvaged some missiles along with that other mech. So, I'm going to sell him for 890. Yep, and here's a list of, in purchasing a list of other mechs that I can get. He's 11 meters there, so about 30 foot. Yeah, that's about right. You can see lots that I can't access yet, and they get heavier and heavier and heavier. There's some really fun ones down there later on. So MechWarriors, it's always useful to have. Let's get Hawk in. Oh no, don't want to get rid of him. Okay then, components, anything nice here. Lots of different weapons to play with. Autocannons and missiles, packs and all sorts. It's a really involved game, but at the moment, I think... Now see, these guys are very short range base at the moment, and I think it might be better to try and open them up a little bit so that they can attack at greater ranges. At the moment I've only got one mech capable of attacking at anything greater than short range. And that's not always a good thing. So let's see. Let's have a look in the purchasing area. Let's have a look at what we can buy. Lasers, I've got slow recycle rate. That's how often they fire, so every 5 seconds. They do 2 damage, so that's not very good really, is it? Flamer, heavy flamer does a lot of damage. Short range, again I'm looking for something medium. Autocannon, it's a nice weapon. 15.5 load value. Now what's the load value of the mech I've got? Certainly not 15.5. Well, it might be 15.5. Let's have a look at these weapons. So 3, yeah. So you see the missile pack's only 3. So if I was to try and put a autocannon in there, it would take a lot of space up in comparison. And some long range missiles perhaps. I've got 3 racks, so actually what I could do is we're going to take 2 missile racks off of this guy. I'm going to put 1 back in, then maybe I can put what's he got left then? It'd be nice if it told you a more numeric version of what his load is. So we've got a restrict, we've got the weapon load of 2 left. So let's see if there's anything that's load value 2. Nope, doesn't look like it, does it? Now I wish we had some clan technology, because that would be... I'm sure there's something in clan tech that's got a load value of 2. Take out that, put in another laser. Trying to reduce his ammo dependency. Right, can we put a light auto cannon on this guy? Doubt it somehow, but you never know. I could do. Put a light auto cannon in there. Let's try that. Let's see how that works. So our next mission, let's see, what are we doing? 2 of our MechWarrior pilots and their supplies have been captured by clan bondsmen. The pilots are being held temporarily in a prison barn somewhere in the area. The supplies are at a small field base in the southwest. Your chosen force is to be dropped in a forest in the north. Battalion transport is also dropping the APC need to transport prisoners from the prison as well. Once on the ground, burn through the forest to reach the road, then head for the field base. There's an enemy HQ vehicle reported at the field camp. Capturing the HQ vehicle will reveal the enemy's position and the farm they are guarding. Once you've detected, the clan will likely send reinforcements from the north, so move fast. You have been allocated enough artillery to blow a bridge and stop any pursuit. Okay. Yes. So it's warning us that in the north here, there's an enemy base from which reinforcements will come once we talk to these guys, and they've given us sufficient supplies to destroy this bridge here. Okay, but what we're going to try and do, and it might actually kill us, as it frequently did when I used to play this game, is we're actually going to try and attack this base, because there's a mech there that I want. If I'm lucky to get it, it'd be fantastic. But there's a high chance that it's going to kill us.
MechWarriors prepare for combat.
I have a new sensor tray.
Let's see. We're going to use our energy weapons to get rid of the forest there.
Adios. This is Hunter. I have a new contact on my screen.
Link here. There's no way
There's
through
the
here.
forest. Burnt. Leave the APC there for
Link here.
now.
I have a new sensor tray. Consider it done.
Nice shot there.
Link here. One less enemy crawler.
Feels like target practice.
Let's have a look. What we can see, we have to tease the enemy out if we can.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so we've got a mech detected there. I'm
I have a
going to
new
try and
contact on my screen.
persuade the enemy
My
out.
sensors have a new contact.
I'm trying to remember what the cooldown timer is on those. We're going to keep ourselves around this side of the hill so that that mech can't see us.
I'm detecting a new sensor target.
I have a new sensor tray.
I'm taking fire.
No problem, sir. Another one bites the dust. No problem, sir. One less enemy crawler.
Trying to tease the enemy out here. Because as I said, that mech that I'm wanting to get, ooh, it will do nasty, nasty things to me. If it sees me.
My sensors have a new contact.
What I might do is send this guy in around the hill. There's the mech. Oof, pegged him.
Crap coming my way.
One
sir.
shot nearly took out
I don't think these
his.
guys like me.
Eat this.
They're chewing me up good, sir.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Ah, darn it.
I'm under attack.
You're going to have to
I'm
engage
on, sir.
at close range. We want to get close so that his. We don't want him to be able to use his long range weaponry on us. Try and target his legs if we can.
No problem, sir.
If this will work.
My armor's coming apart.
Good.
Link
Tell
here,
them
I'm
to
under
engage
attack.
at close range.
Attacking from here.
Keep moving, guys.
Attacking
Yeah,
from
targeting commands don't seem to be working for some reason, so I don't know quite what that's all about. As long as we stay close with him, he won't be able to fire that hideous
Man, I can't see through
Gauss
the smoke.
cannon that he's got.
Link here. I'm under attack.
A big gun is on his shoulder. Just gotta keep frustrating him, chasing him, tickling him. So we're getting through his rear armor a little bit here. You can see all these hit locations slowly whittling him down.
This is Link. I'm under attack.
Try not.
This is Link. My armor's coming
He's a
apart.
slightly heavier mech than us. I don't want to. Oh, he seems to have come to a grinding halt. Maybe I did something to his engine. No. He's slowly taking that one leg apart. I wonder if we can take that out.
No problem, sir. I'm under attack.
Oh, we're getting there. Maybe the targeting commands are working. Unfortunately, our mechs are starting to take too much damage.
No problem, sir. No problem, sir.
Don't.
Scratch one enemy mech.
Oh, no, it did blow up. Darn it. Okay. It was worth a shot. Taking a lot of damage now. That was a high risk action. Didn't pay off.
No
We're
problem,
going to have
sir.
to see whether...
Enemy components
Building
captured.
captured.
We have to now see if we can actually complete this mission with what we've got. That's a lot of damage to all of our mechs, sadly. Well, it's done. Lynx and Hunter in a bad state. Beast isn't too bad. Let's hope that he's a little bit injured, I think. Let's bring the APC out. Slow this road down. The APC moving. Trundling along afterwards. And we should be coming up to a bridge in a sec, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Might be getting reinforcements from that point there, so we're going to try and get across this bridge quickly. Some other enemy contacts ahead of us. They are going to nuke the bridge.
Lynx here. I have a new sensor trade.
Target's ahead of us, so let's go find out what that is.
I'm detecting a new sensor target.
There we go, break the bridge. So only something with jetpacks can get to us. And yes, there are some mechs with jetpacks.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I have a new sensor trade.
But if that, is this the farm they were talking about? Or is that further down? Don't know. Either way, we're going to have a quick look around. Tanks don't prove much of a threat to you, but
Hunter
in
here. Have
sufficient
a new
numbers.
contact on my screen.
Like I say, we've got some
Wait
reinforcements,
here. I have
enemy
a new sensor
reinforcements
trade.
coming up. Investigating. Now the APC will die quite quickly on its own, so we are going to try our best to keep it alive.
No problem, sir.
Tanks can be a pain in the neck to hit sometimes.
I'm under attack. This is Lynx. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
And they can actually do a surprising amount of damage to your mechs. Whoa!
No problem, sir.
Strikers, LRM
Lynx
pack.
here. There's a hole in my armor.
Yeah, we want to take him out. Come on, guys.
Yes, sir.
You can see that mobile HQ vehicle is trundling away there.
They're coming after me.
And it can be surprisingly tough as well, these things. There we go.
No problem,
Okay.
sir.
Need to get after that
One less
HQ
enemy
vehicle
crawler.
now, because it's gonna... Capture that with our...
Yes, sir.
Mission objective
Yes,
complete.
sir.
Hunter here, reporting vehicle captured.
Okay, now it's revealed to us the location of 2 enemy mechs. Now if I had an airstrike left, I could possibly target them. I'm gonna go destroy that.
Consider it done. Consider it done.
Conserve our ammo in the process.
Target practice. Hunter here, got one.
Alright. Facing 2 mechs in the state we're in. It's not good. It's not good at all. But we've got to give it a go.
Hunter here, I have a new contact on my screen.
Okay, we've got some armored cars.
No problem, sir. Lynx here. Enemy vehicle
You do actually run out of ammo,
No
so all your
problem, sir.
ammo-based weapons will
Lynx
eventually
here. I have a new
be
sensor
exhausted.
trade. Eat this.
And that's pretty bad if it happens. Similarly, your pilots can be killed if they are still in the mech when it goes down. Or occasionally the enemy will get a headshot
No problem, sir.
that will take them out with one shot, or
This is Lynx. I'm under attack. Enemy
Oof.
vehicle destroyed.
so we're losing out on Lynx there, but we're
This
starting
is
to get a bit
Lynx. My
hurt.
sensors have a new contact.
on it, sir.
LRM pack, missed. There we go.
Got one.
Not in a good state. Okay, we're going to go
I'm on
hard
it,
for
sir.
this guy.
No problem, sir.
See if we can get him before he gets too much power up. No.
This is Hunter. I'm taking
Now
fire.
these are fast mechs, so they go reasonably difficult to hit, unless they all just stand there. Oh, we're going to get involved in a standing match, are we?
No problem, sir.
Oh, that was a good
Enemy
shot.
mech destroyed.
Somebody obviously got a
No
lucky
problem,
hit
sir.
on him then.
Consider it done. Who
That
wants some of
PPC
this?
can see does a huge amount of damage when it hits. We're getting slowly picked apart with links though.
No
There you go,
problem,
see,
sir.
completely caught
That
him,
takes care of him.
which means that it took out his
I'm
centre.
in contact on my screen.
Got another commando. Yay, I think.
No
Let's
problem,
have a
sir.
look, see how we're doing now.
This is Hunter. Reporting
Small
building
enemy
captured.
moving in. What's that? That's it. Is that going to come down? No, hasn't noticed us. Look at our briefing. Capture the prison barn. Is it APC? Come on, APC, trundle, trundle. And of course, we'll move fast
Mission
on
objective
roads than off.
complete.
Okay, yes, that did succeed. Right, now we just have to get to the extraction point. It's just up this hill here, and undoubtedly there will be lots of enemy between us and them. And later on in the game you have to worry about minefields and all sorts of things. I'm going to just advance slowly. Our mechs are in a pretty bad state, we haven't really got much out of this run. Look, is that it? Okay, I think, looks like we're good to go. So we are going to extract our little APC, it's going to trundle its way along. And there we go. Second mission down. Whew! Lynx was in a pretty bad state. Let's just have a look at his armour. Wow, he had no armour left virtually. He was lucky to survive that one. First turn.
Mission objective complete. Mission successful.
So, we succeeded again! Woo! Killed an enemy pilot too. Don't know if that actually did anything for you, but hey. Ah, you can see Lynx there, being a right beast. And Beast was pretty good as well. Getting 8 kills. 4 autocannons. Oh, we didn't capture that mech in the end. That's a shame. 4 autocannons and 2 clan streak SRMs. Streak SRMs mean that they track the enemy. So that's pretty cool. Alright, let's have a look. Third mission, eh? Okay, let's repair. Repair, thankfully. Repair. Let's just pop into the mech bay. Still can't get anything too major. Notice that we now have access to a different kind of mech. So a slightly different loadout. Let's have a look at components, whether there's anything interesting to pick up. CM sensors, Gauss rifles, autocannons. Okay. And vehicles. You can pick up little tanks and stuff. Which is kind of neat. I don't think we've got anything there that needs to be picked up. Rooster!
This is Rooster.
Yeah, we have to have Rooster.
Okay, sir.
Ah, Rooster, how I've missed you, sir. How I have missed you. I don't think we have a mech to put you in, though. No, sadly not. Actually, what's my deployment for next one? We get 4 deployments, so we might as well purchase a new mech. What's our drop ratio? 115 tons. That would be 50 plus... okay, we could do that. Let's get another fire starter. Yeah, we don't have many RP remaining from that. So we're going to put this one into active service. And
This is Rooster. Okay, sir.
there we go, we've got Rooster. We lost a lot of SRM missiles there, refit. Thankfully I have a lot in supply. Actually we're going to take out one of those packs, 2 of those packs, and we're going to fit a streak missile launcher there. We can put anything else in, can we? No. The streak launcher will hit more frequently, which is good. You want that. And here we're going to take out that pack and that pack and give us a little bit more long range fire. So that's 2 long range missiles, and yeah, we've got some good ranging there. And that's all I've got time for today, I'm afraid. Hope you've enjoyed this first look at MechCommander. It's an awesome game and I'm looking forward to playing through it all the way. It's about, I think it was about 30 missions, something like that. I remember it was it 5 acts and 6 missions per act, I think. God, so long, so long. So long ago now. So that's kind of cool. So, feel free to comment, if you like the game, if you don't like the game, anything you want to tell me, leave it either below the video or contact me on social media. I'll leave a link to this game in the description so you can download it for yourself because it is completely free. Get it before it's gone. Like, subscribe, share, all of that fun stuff, and I shall see you again next time. Bye bye for now.